Well, like for a few reasons, the next run I should do should just be a base Peglin non-cruci run, starting off with navigation inflation for a bit of that extra greed. I feel like it's been a while since I've done a non-cruci run, so I want to run it, and Peglin Tuition can find a lot of the stuff that I do want to find, particularly some of the newer stuff. Looks like we got a pretty bad map though. Yeah, a bit unfortunate what happened with the last video. It seems that the upload went fully fine, but I forgot to double check the last step after I'd clicked upload, so it seems like it decided to not work. I'd been having issues with YouTube that day. I thought that after restarting my computer it would work, but apparently not. Anyway, I got it fixed as soon as I realized there was an issue. It was a pretty fun run, which is nice because, it was a round run, and usually it doesn't bode the best. Not exactly that good of a starting place generally. But I do definitely enjoy some of the recent changes it has received. I feel like they help out quite a lot. Anyway, Peglin Tuition just increasing our odds so that we find better stuff. Really quite happy with that. Balance certainly is one of those better things I was talking about. But I'm not going to pick it up, it's quite solid, very solid, but... So right here I just want to make sure that I'm going the way I want to go. So it looks like that is indeed a good shot. Let's then reshoot that shot. Just want to make sure I'm getting this boss fight because it's quite important. Not the most ideal, but depending on where this refresh goes, we're in a decent spot. Depending on where this crit goes, we're in a decent spot. We're not in a good spot. So that's definitely a one hit. Ideally, we don't take two. Yikes. I was kind of betting on hitting a refresh there, to be honest. At least we get a good roll, followed by a refresh. Great stuff. There's that one hit. Doesn't seem like we're taking a second, eh? Perfect, we're not taking a second. Oh, right, he's just that shot. Oh, and I knew he'd be dead within the next shot. I didn't expect it to be that shot. I mean, look, Alchemist Cookbook is great and all, but there's a slimy salvia. I'm afraid there's no contest. Slimy salvia is just remarkably good. Perfect stuff. There are bombs on this map. I do believe that I've gone the passive there once, but only once. Let's try and hit our bombs, eh? That refresh was actually in a really good position because it kind of just like traps you in there and kind of guarantees you hit a few bombs, as it turns out. Only a few of them. I was kind of expecting more, but it seems we didn't quite get that. So here there's not much point in me going to the store. However, I am still just going to aim over here, try and collect some cash that side. I also get a bit of healing, and it looks like I do indeed go to the store. I'm fine to go to the store, but I just won't be buying everything in each store. I will, however, be buying the good things, of which there were quite a few that store. Refill Buster is amazing, and House of Slime is quite solid. I believe that's fine. Indeed it is. Jeez. Unicorn Horn did receive a big buff, and I would absolutely love to do heavy hand stuff. Yeah, okay. That is pretty neat with a... I think I'll just focus reload stuff. There is a cauldron bubble there. Look, I totally would do that, remove and cauldron bubble, if I didn't already just do an amazing cauldron bubble run. Like, that run was so fun. Cauldron bubble is such a fun orb. Great stuff. The refresh stuff that I have is just so good. You're dead. I did however target the wrong enemy, but oh well. Even got solid health recovery, not that we particularly need it just yet, but it'll certainly come in handy later. I want to make sure that navigation onto the elite is guaranteed. Oh my god, Refreshio doing stuff. Yes. Like, just look at how much damage it is. This is just normal pebbles. And like, sure, I know that we're not playing Cruci 1, so they do slightly more damage on a crit, but like, we weren't even hitting crits. That was a pretty incredible shot just there. And I did aim for a good shot, but... I mean, let's be real, like, pretty good. I feel like Refresh Perspective and Echo are just fun to go. Making it so that you actually upgrade your pegs. It seems like a really good pick here. What do I want to do? Yeah, sure. I'll pick it up. Can't be bothered doing upgrades on it just yet, though. That's fine. We should still be able to get to go to the elite, especially... Yeah, we should be able to. I'll do that shot. Looks like that is indeed guaranteed. And as per normal, I didn't change my mouse, so it looks like I just get to collect a free cookie. I've won 2 free passives that way. I'm very happy with that. This should just do it. Unfortunately, the echo isn't the next shot. It would have been pretty sweet, huh? I mean, can't complain too much when... Oh, okay. I was going to say when you kill plants that fast, but apparently not quite. See ya. You just couldn't handle the reload. Intentional is such a good passive. Yeah, let's just try and collect ourselves a bit of cash, eh? Navigation Inflation is a great passive for collecting a bit of cash, and when you're not playing Cruci, you don't lose much health. Like up to 119 when we technically did go to 2 stores. That's not particularly bad. I think it is still just value enough shooting the... what's it called? Echo. I know it didn't exactly achieve like anything really, but it hit peg, which means I'm upgrading them for the future, and it's not like any other shot is going to actually hit them all anyway. So might as well shoot it. Oh my lord, that was a very interesting shot. Thank you for that. It's actually really nice because I totally didn't have that card before. It's almost as if I know that because the animation played. Yeah, really good damage. A lot of that is just due to refresh perspective, just stacking up on the pegs. God, imagine we get heavy hand. As I did say, heavy hand's probably not the best first passive, but I imagine it's still going to be quite solid. Great stuff, we barely lost any health this fight. I mean, we would have still managed to... Okay, I got a heavy hand, but there is a Matryoshka shell, and Matryoshka shell refresh perspective, slimy salve. Man, that sounds really good. So do I just not take heavy hand here? Do I really just... And it's certainly tempting. Oh my god, slimy salve as well. I feel like slimy salve... Like, I feel like normal... Oh my god, they're both so good. Like, I'd rather take the downside of Matryoshka right now, but I want the upside of heavy hand. I want to hit heavy hand this run. So I will just take heavy hand. It's new. It's new, so I want to play with it more, but Matryoshka shell is probably the correct pick there. Like, for sure, they're both very good there, but I mean, it's just new. Like, I just want to play with the new passive, and I mean, I've certainly played with Matryoshka shell an awful lot. Man, how's that slime too? Like, we just have so much going on this run. It's so nice. Wow, that was certainly an impressive shot, hey? The good news is, if this one hits a crit, I'm fine with that. I mean, plus 27 is still decent, but as you can see, refresh perspective plus 8. Oh, like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I know that's double shot, but I can totally handle it, right? Nice, excellent cash there, and it looks like that pig is now gone, so I can just do this shot now. I'll take it because I do need the cash if I'm doing double shot, and I've already added an Orbsium to my deck. I feel like Orbsium is just a good pickup for a few reasons. Let's try and hit a crit, eh? That hits a crit. Unfortunately, it didn't get quite as much damage as one would have hoped, but maybe it's enough damage that Orbsium can finish the job. I don't think it will be, especially not after that heal. Like, it's just unfortunate timing, eh? Not the most fortunate, but we do have a lot of healing, so it should be fine. Especially if I hit 2 bombs. Yep, that works. Great stuff. New Memo still... Well, I think it still sucks. Is it activated? It's hit. Now, usually I would say that that doesn't mean activated, but it might actually do so. I mean, like, Memo needs to be the best it can possibly be. Not the best shot, but I believe it had a good chance to hit both crits, so I shot it. Seems decent enough to me, eh? Yikes. Very unfortunate because that would have been followed by an echo if it wasn't such a garbage shot. Damn. Like, I most certainly have good healing, but these are not pretty fights. This is never really amazing of a fight, to be honest. Oh, that refresh shield was big. God, refresh shield and refresh shield are just so interchangeable. Oh, I missed them. I missed the healing bag. Interesting. Sure, yes, works. Good stuff. Try not to lose too much health here. Aha. Yeah, let's get you onto the other one. How about that? See how much you like this shot, though. Seems decent. Man, already 4. It's definitely more than I want to be taking. Oh, come on, man. Now that's just mean. 200 damage here should be a walk in the park. I think we pretty much recovered more health than we lost. Great stuff. Refilibuster is just really nice into that fight. Bombulet, Bag of Orange Pegs. Bag of Orange Pegs because sometimes we do actually lack refreshing, and Bag of Orange Pegs is a great way to gain some damage when you lack refreshing power. Nice. Cool. Don't get anything from that, but I guess I did hit some stuff. I'm not particularly impressed with any of this, but I am just going to, for the most part, buy a lot. I could also buy the Not Survivor. I think my healing is pretty fine right now, so I don't need to. But, you know, it's definitely debatable on... I definitely could there. But also I don't have the most. Okay, that's very nice. Great synergy with stunning passive, navigation inflation. Oh la la, I'm 100% just taking this. It's new and I actually have pretty good setup for it. Don't have the most cash, like +5 UP. But I still think it's going to be pretty nice. Doesn't do the most, but whatever. A round guard and a good slime. Neither of them are particularly interesting, but holy. Isn't Swaddle just kind of really good? It probably is. A good slime. More upgrading sounds so good, right? Okay, I should just take this. But my 4% sure ain't much, huh? +1, nice. Does that mean it rounds up? Because we certainly didn't have that much, but maybe that means it rounds up. That would be nice, for sure. I swear I hit bombs twice. Which certainly would be nice if I hit bombs twice. Operation. Upgrade on Echo. Orbsium, I mean? Yeah, upgrade on Orbsium. I mean, look, with how much upgrading I've got going, it just seems worth it. Holy, that did not do much. Yeah, that's more the kind of stuff I was hoping for, to be honest. Don't imagine this fight's going to be too hard. There are a lot of boss passes we could get here, and I have Turtle is giving us +1 options, which makes it sound like really good, to be honest. I'm just going to discard that, shoot this. Reloading is quite a solid effect, and very impressive amount of damage there. Honestly, I kind of feel like Heavy Hand plus Unicorn Horn is easier to aim rather than just the normal seeing the shot. Yeah, that climbs really fast. I'm very happy we picked up the Orbsium. Especially since we also have Echo Orb. Although, it is a level 1 Echo. Much less than it should be doing. Bam. Our pigs were really well upgraded. So Splurb is every 3. Oh my god, Splub's actually like really quite good here. I don't think I'm going to take it, but it's really quite good. Hello. So there's a lot of options here. 2 times damage, but we hit the pig twice. Seal Conviction. Or just Leaf. So Leaf is nice because, that's pretty good reasoning, to be honest. Yeah, that's pretty good reasoning. Let's do it. Refresh course with Leaf is just always really nice. It's tons of healing with Cookie. Not that I really need it for that specific thing, but I think there are just more than a few reasons that make it really good as a pickup. You're definitely just dead though. You can't survive this. Okay, I misspoke. Apparently you can survive it. You can't survive this. Yeah, already had achieved Tumor Circle there. Looks like they want me to collect my cash and just keep hoarding it. This is very much a hoarding your cash is good passive. Duplicate a random orb. Orbsium, please. Aha, yeah, I was definitely going to keep that on my deck. Thank you for duplicating that. Really appreciate that. I missed out on 4% cash there. That's that. So how much would I prefer to have a Matioska shell here? Let's just get rid of you. Oh, perfect. That was exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for. I don't know, Matioska shell certainly would have been nice, but I'm very happy with what we've got. I feel like there's just like another really solid passive in the pool. Adds 2 spiness with every crit you hit. Sounds decent, but I have a normal number of crits on the board, so it's nothing too crazy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I mean, these are some pretty amazing greed shots, I must admit. I didn't get to get more greed, unfortunately. I also do want to focus events, just because my deck is a bit larger than I would like it to be right now. It would be nice to get some removes. I didn't actually manage to find any crit synergy, multi-hitting crits. I would have personally really enjoyed that, but I guess I can't do that every single run. And I have had quite a few runs which have been making use out of them, particularly effective criticism. So I guess I can't particularly complain too much. And that's a Sonic Circle. Sounds pretty good. Okay. Nice. Plus 9. Yeah, it really isn't too much, is it? I'll pass on that, but I will however shoot this shot, which definitely goes exactly where I wanted to. Let's get myself some upgrades. Oh wow, that is a nice setup, but it's time for me to stop hoarding and start upgrading. Yeah, I don't know if this passive really does anything, to be honest. Because it's, yeah, just like not too good of an idea to be hoarding the way it wants you to. Sorry, the way I think it wants you to. Like, I feel like Molten Gold is generally just going to be better. Which is definitely unfortunate. Look, I was going to do the Echo, but like, let's be real. I only get one shot. Okay. Let's be real though, Summoning Circle is just such a good orb to upgrade. Even when it's only shooting a level 1 Sword Orb. Because that's what all boosters get. 2k damage when it's a 4-5. 3k damage. Excuse me. I definitely want to remove from the store, but apart from that, I can just spend at least 25 per fight until then. The remove is only going to be, what, 250 potential orb I want to add. That's basically where I'm at. I mean, Echo Upgrade is so good. I haven't checked which boss I'm fighting, but I'm just presuming they're an Echo boss. Echo Ball Orbsium. I mean, oh my god. Also versing this guy. Well, it's definitely not an Echo run. Honestly, I could remove it, but I'm not going to get the opportunity to. Cool stuff. Aha. That certainly was some momentum, huh? Plus 500 damage. I love Echo. Such a fun orb. But yeah, we're definitely going to want the Sword Hop upgrade if we're fighting Coin Dragon, which we are. 290 should be enough to buy an orb, even if I want. So Cannibal Hazard does actually do something that I am mildly interested in, but I'm not going to take it. I do have the combo as well. Navigation Inflation plus Bombs give gold, so we can collect a lot of cash here, even more if it was Enhanced Stat. Unfortunately no Enhanced Stat, but that's still a ton of cash. We should just be able to get all of the upgrades we want, although we are squeezing it in at the last second, eh? Let's do this shot. It should be really quite solid. I imagine it's not going to get a kill on this guy though, because I can't hit him. Yeah, that luxury is saved for the next shot. Since it's an echo, plus 1,000 damage. Well, not kill, but setting up for Orbsium. Wait, Densest. I've forgotten how much I love Orbsium. Bam. 209 damage off of hitting one peg. I mean, that's just got to classify as a good orb, right? The best orb, even. Truly just the best orb in the game. Let's upgrade the orbs that I'm going to use. And then, I mean... oh. Refreshing Punch. This is crazy. I would have loved to get this one earlier. Did I take Bombs Give Perfection? I thought I didn't. If I took Bombs to Give Perfection, Crystal Callus would actually be interesting. Olga would have been amazing earlier. Effective Criticism when I can hit a crit. Like, oh my. That might be more damage than Refreshing Punch. That sounds like a shocking thing to say. Surely that's wrong. That might be more damage than Refreshing Punch. I mean, look, man. I can't not take the new passive. I don't have Enhanced. Enhanced will give me so much cash here. That is kind of sad. Let's just see what kind of point. Oh my god. It's crazy. Considering I upgraded until I couldn't, very impressed with that. Not impressed with the Summoning Circle into Orbsium Water. Just a puny 500 damage. Okay. What about this shot? Wait. Oh my lord. So, I kind of forgot that I had Leave the Rest for later. So I legitimately just turned down a Leave the Rest for later when I had Refreshing Punch. Sorry, other way around. I legitimately just turned down a Jesus. Refreshing Punch when I had Leave the Rest for later. Oh my god. I mean, to be fair, I do get to do this shot, which is pretty damn fun and pretty damn strong. So I can't complain too much. But like, still, like you're definitely just dead here. No doubt about it. The criticism did actually boost my damage there, but holy, it would have been so much better if I had picked up the Refreshing Punch. I'm actually really sad about that. Like, oh my god. Like, oh, such a simple, silly mistake to make. Yeah, Slimy Stab was a really good healing passive, and the fact that we were really good at hitting a lot of pegs, and then just get the healing passive, it covered us for healing, but then we also hit, like Cookie plus Leaves the Rest for later, and then later a Popping Horn, which would have also been nice, except at no point did I ever really need the healing, because, this is Chrissy Zero, this is actually a challenge. I also had Heckling Sat, which was generating me quite a bit of cash because of navigation inflation. You know what, for a navigation inflation starter, I really didn't have that much cash to spend. I went to a lot of shops and just didn't buy stuff. Would have been nice to buy stuff, but definitely didn't make that big of an impact because I got stuff like Refilibuster, House of Slime, really, really solid stuff. I believe also Refresh Perspective or Fresh Yield. Like, you can tell that these are short bolt passives. They're just above average. Unicorn Horn, I'm quite happy with the buff. I think, well, I use the term buff. It's gotten stronger, right? It hasn't actually changed, but it has gotten stronger because now there's a new interaction in the game for it, which I think is grounds to call it a buff. And it's a really good interaction. Like, Heavy Hand is really good. Majestic Shell, honestly, I think I can pretty confidently say that, okay, they're both just so good. It's so hard to compare the two of them. Like, losing your aimer and getting -2/-2, they're pretty equivalent, especially when you consider the scaling that we had. Man, that is such a hard comparison to make. I could have taken either one and I could have been happy with it. Like, they were both just so good. We had some fun upgrading stuff going on, but we didn't manage to get as much use out of the sword as I would have liked. It was more adventure and refresh perspective and a good slime doing stuff, and yeah, you could really tell that Orbsium towards the end was hitting upgraded pegs, like, what is it, 6k plus probably 40%? Like, that's a whole lot of damage.